that Golden Boy built Canelo Alvarez, period. The company you fought under for decades.
That's a fact, by the way.
Has always had one name, and it's mine. So put some fucking respect on it.
All right, so a very eventful night. We got Ryan Garcia popped hot for Ostarine and also Nandrolone or Nando-testosterone. He popped hot for juice. People are not, like, for whatever reason, everyone's focused on this Ostarine one when in the report, it says he popped hot for Nandro-testosterone, okay? That's just straight up juice. Now, I'm not saying that I believe it at all. I am not saying that, but we're going to look at this, and then we're going to also look at this Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya explosion of beef that happened today at the press conference. So those are going to be the two things. Everything that we know about the Ryan Garcia thing up until now, what they're saying he popped hot for, what he's saying, because he put out a statement, and he also made a video. The reasons that maybe this would be BS, and they're not unreasonable, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, and I'll be like, I'm recording this after I did the video. I kind of went through the discovery process with you guys, and as I'm going, it's like, whoa, dude, that is not unreasonable, and neither is that. So we're gonna look at that, and then the Canelo and De La Hoya thing. So buckle up and go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I appreciate you guys. Actually, why don't you subscribe to the channel if you think that cheating in athletics is bad, and if you think that both guys were probably cheating, then you could also subscribe to the channel. And if you think that it's ridiculous for there to even be testing in boxing because it's the most corrupt sport in the history of the world, then, you know, you could like the video also. I don't know what we're talking about, but let's move on. Watch the video. This is a developing story. Ryan Garcia has reportedly popped hot for Ostarine, and this is way more serious than that, though. Okay, if this is true, and Ryan Garcia has made a response, so we're obviously going to look at that. But the report is that he tested positive for Ostarine, okay? Ostarine. What's Ostarine? We'll talk about that in a second. But check this out. You want to know who else popped hot for Ostarine? Sean O'Malley, okay? So a long time ago when Sean O'Malley popped hot, it was for Ostarine, all right? Now, let me tell you what Ostarine is. Ostarine is a SARM, okay? So what SARMs are, they're selective androgen reuptake whatevers. Bottom line, they behave in your body exactly like steroids. All right. Like, that's just what it is. You know, they make your muscles produce, you know, they bottom line, they literally act just like juice in your body, but technically they're SARMs, not testosterone derivatives. However, there's been a major development in what he supposedly popped for right here. Okay. If this is true, if this part's true, there's no talking your way around this one, dude. Okay. Ryan Garcia tested positive for the PED Ostarine the day before the day of the upset win over Devin Haney per a VADA letter obtained by ESPN. Garcia has 10 days to request his B sample be tested. A sample also screened positive for norandrosterone, but unconfirmed. A sample also screened positive for norandrosterone, but unconfirmed. Okay, that one we are going to talk about in a second. That's juice, straight up. That right there is, have you guys ever heard of Deca? Okay, that is like the sibling to Deca. This is just a much shorter acting one. Deca stays in your system forever, but this is like, if this is in his system, that's just cheating straight up. Now look, we've talked about this a million times. Do I throw rocks at people who are doing what everyone else is doing? No. I don't know how dirty boxing is. I genuinely don't. I know for 100% sure that Mike Tyson is on hormone replacement. I know that Jake Paul is almost certainly, well, for sure, if he put on 30 pounds, he's doing this also. So it just depends on what's what. Like, if this was in the UFC, this is absolute stone cheating. So we're going to look at what Ryan Garcia is saying, because it's very notable, because he has two different stories. He has two different completely, like, first thing he did, he came out and defended this thing. And then as soon as this happened, right, like as soon as the other story came out, then he is like changing his story. Terrible look. Okay. So, it's actually, you know what? Let's just go, let me show you what I'm talking about. All right. So we're gonna go to Ryan Garcia super quick. So the first thing that he said was this, all right? The Osterone thing, right? So in the Osterone. Now, I'm not saying that he did this. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. But when the Ostarine thing came out, he posts, my bad, I shouldn't have taken this ashwagandha route. Like, is there any chance that Ostarine is in ashwagandha? Let me check this really quick. So Ostarine, ashwagandha. Yeah, I mean, this is like, how does ashwagandha interact with SARMs? Right? Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, so here's the thing though. There are tainted supplements. Okay, like there are absolutely tainted supplements. And so to say like, oh, I was taking ashwagandha and then oops, there's Ostarine in it, like, okay, maybe, you know what I mean? But like I said, there's another thing. So going from there, right? Now he puts out, so he says that, and then he's like, no weapon against me shall prosper. And then he puts this statement out. And I cannot stress this enough. What is happening here is this story came out. Okay. So once this story came out, you're like, wait a minute, dude, because there's no fucking norandrostone in ashwagandha. You know what I mean? So I want to show you here. Let's see what Ryan Garcia said, and then we'll talk more about it. Here you go. Check this out.
What's up, everybody? I came on here to address this bull fucking shit claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? You know, why didn't they come out with this before, you know, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with the victory? And then
because they do that. First of all, I'm not saying I don't believe. Look, I want to make perfectly clear. I'm not saying that I don't believe him. I am absolutely not saying that I don't believe him until there's a second test. People bullshit everything. Think about what just happened. Boxing is the dirtiest sport on earth. I do not believe anything I see until it gets verified. Okay? I don't believe anything until it gets verified. So I'm not saying that he did it, but the reason they would let him get in is because the event has to go on, dude. Why would you let me in the ring when there's like, you know, if I'm a cheater? Well, obviously because everybody's already spent all the money. Like the money's spent, dude. You got it. Like you have to fight, you know?
they post this, you know. Again, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason, but no weapon against me shall prosper. I never taken a steroid in my life. I don't even know where to get steroids at the end of the day.
Hey, you can get them from me, dog. I'm just kidding.
I barely, take supplements. They're saying it's coming from the ashwagandha. That's fucking retarded.
Who's saying that? Because they're not saying that about the Nandrolone or whatever.
So, at the end of the day, big lies. I beat his ass. Fuck out of here. Everybody go to Warwick tonight. It's lit.
And I was with this guy every single day.
Okay, so here's the other thing, dude. Like, because, listen, dude, 2 weeks ago, I'd have been like, I believe him, man. Straight up, I'd have been like, I believe him. That is a very believable performance. Like, I believe him. He's coming off super, he's coming off very believable. Problem is, he tricked me, dude. Like, he tricked me before this thing. I believed he was crazy. Now, I know for 100% sure he was definitely faking crazy because this is a different person here. This is someone who is very together, but he's also, I know he's a really good actor. So, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. And then so he's joking around. He's like, oh, I need more steroids. I'm addicted. He said, I'm going to find out who paid to create this lie. Now I'm going to release everyone's shit. Time to expose the real snakes, man. Just stay calm, bro. Stay calm. Do not wig out. Okay? I'm seen with Trump and now I'm positive for steroids. This is straight. Oh. Huh. Now that's interesting. Now that is very fucking interesting right there. I'm going to tell you right now, as crazy as that sounds to most people, like, it doesn't sound that crazy to me, dude. They, like, that is their biggest fear. Like, these guys are going to do anything to make sure that guy does not win the election. I don't think that that's likely, but it's not impossible, man. Not impossible. If I took steroids, then I'm for sure gay. They are trying to take my greatest victory away. Kind of sad when you think about it. I don't care. I love God. He will make this right. I love you, Jesus. Hey, dude, they're not going to take that money away. You made $50 million. Nah, I ain't going to rematch him. I beat him easy, fair and square. I'd be damned if I rematch him. The odds makers are heated. Took down the house. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That is a big motive. Wow, I didn't even think about that, man. I didn't even think about that. Think about how much money gosh. I bet you the sportsbooks got cooked on that fight. Cooked on that fight. I bet the sportsbooks got cooked on that fight. And so if overturning it to a no contest is going to be, that big of a swing, I mean, I don't know. It's the biggest fight ever. They're not ever, but it was a huge fight, and everyone was betting on Ryan Garcia because the odds were so good. I bet on him, dude, and I thought he was fucking batshit crazy. Okay, so here's the other thing. I want to show you guys exactly what this is, okay? So just so we're clear on exactly what this is. Now, that's unconfirmed. Look at this. Look at this. See? People are already saying, DraftKings Sportsbook, you're not getting my parlay money back on my soul. See? I mean, bottom line, that's... I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Norandrostone is also known... It's a metabolite. It is... Hang on. So... Where is it? I'm 99% sure that this is also the sibling of Deca. Anyway, whatever. It is an anabolic. Like, that one is an anabolic steroid. Like no questions asked. Okay. So we'll see. Let's see what else he is saying that's going on right now. He says, oh, man. Also, dude, we got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about this, too. So we'll talk about this, actually, right now. Anyway, we will see what happens here as this develops, because bottom line, if he cheated, that sucks, but I'm not gonna throw him to the wolves until I know for sure, because there's just no way to know, dude. There's too much dirty shit going on in boxing. There's too much dirty shit going on in the world. I will not believe it until it's verified. Now let's talk a little bit about Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya, which I just came up with right now, and I'm going to go put that at the beginning so everybody knows that's coming. Now watch this money shot from the Canelo Alvarez fight press conference from today, and this is great, man. Oscar De La Hoya baits him, and they almost fight, and it's brilliant. Let's watch it.
We will hear from boxing legend as well as chairman and CEO of Golden Boy Promotions. Please welcome Oscar De La Hoya.
Thank you very much.
Oscar's a way better fight promoter than I realized, dude. Watch him bait. Look, he wrote this all down because he knew Canelo was going to blow up at him.
Please sit down. Thank you very much for being here for what I truly believe will be the changing of the guard of Mexican boxing from Canelo Alvarez to Jaime Munguia. My sole purpose in this promotion is to
look at Canelo, dude. He hates Oscar.
To support Jaime, an undefeated, incredible talent who deserves the stage and spotlight at this point of his career. However, I would be remiss if I didn't respond to the man I used to promote. He seems to have trouble remembering who helped him become a true global star. To be clear, I have nothing but respect for Canelo Alvarez as a fighter. His record and abilities speak for themselves. But he has spent much of the last 2 months insulting me rather than promoting this fight. So I'll make it a little bit easier for him. Yes, I have faced a lot of challenges in my life. Yes, I've been to rehab several times. Yes, there were some really low points in my life, and yes, There were times that work was not my priority based on my mental health, which I had neglected for so long. But that doesn't change the fact that Golden Boy built Canelo Alvarez, period. The company you fought under for decades.
That's a fact, by the way.
Has always had one name, and it's mine. So put some fucking respect on it. As for Jaime, he has always dared to be great, just as he's this Saturday night. And this serves as a bit of a full circle for him. Remember when Jaime was 21 years old, volunteered to step in against Triple G, and Canelo failed 2 drug tests? Though Jaime wasn't allowed to fulfill his dream, 2018, on Saturday night, he will do just that.
Security circling, they're like, oh shit.
Fulfill his dream and be world champion.
Tienen que escribirle lo que tiene que decir este pinche maricón, cabrón.
Hey, I know what that means. I know what that means, dude.
Escribes, ¿qué lo escribes, pendejo? Tú no
I know what that means too.
escribes nada, cabrón. Tú no haces nada. O sea, tú no haces nada. Yo lo escribí. Eres un pendejo, eso es lo que eres. Eres un baboso. Eres un pendejo, cabrón, porque están nomás ahí. Los que hacen todos son los que están detrás de ti. Tú eres un pendejo, nomás con la imagen, idiota.
Sí.
Cabrón.
Siéntate, güey.
Maybe I do speak more Spanish than I realized because I understood exactly what the fuck he just said.
All right, let's have everyone.
Both of them, both those dudes are Mexican. They're just there was no question what was gonna happen right there. Don't ever forget what these motherfuckers are, dude. Mexican dudes will fuck you up, dude. You talk to them like that, they could look chill, super duper chill. Ask any Mexican dude that you know that trains any martial art and just be like, hey, what would happen if I said like whatever like this to you? And they'll be like, you're the smiliest dude ever. They'll be like, oh, I'd fucking rip your liver out and I'd eat it in front of your kids. And you're like, that sounds about right. So maybe Oscar is listen, there is no question that what Oscar said about Canelo is correct. They were single-handedly, obviously Canelo is an incredible boxer, but the promotion side, they did an absolutely premier elite job promoting Canelo. There's no denying that. You cannot deny that. Okay, you can say whatever you want about De La Hoya. You can say whatever you want about like other parts of his job or his life or whatever, but you cannot deny the fact that they were instrumental to building Canelo Alvarez. Just that's bottom line, dude. Absolutely bottom line. So that was awesome. I'm much more excited for this fight now. Getting Canelo mad probably is going to either play out very well for him or very bad for him. So we'll see, dude. That was awesome. Big night for Mexican fighters. Ryan Garcia, you may also remember, is from that region. So we'll see, dude. I'm very excited. And I love me some Mexican people. Some of my best friends are Mexican. They're the best, dude. They are the fucking best, dude. Great family people, and also they don't take shit off nobody. So very exciting. I'm excited to watch this fight play out, and I'm very excited to see how this thing plays out with Ryan Garcia. I don't believe it. For the record, Ryan Garcia, I don't believe it until I see it's proven, dude. I don't believe him yet. So that's what I got. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. Bye-bye.